Alrighty. Um, I kind of wanted to. Okay, I don't know if it actually started yet. Okay, there it goes. Okay, so I kind of wanted to go over something real quick, just like a basic, like, explanation of something that saw kind of pop up that um something that it took me a while to really understand what the position was and the philosophy behind it. I mean, this is a philosophical point. This is not a theological point. The theological portion of what creation is like the nature of God Himself, but the philosophical ideas of what a God must be capable of, and all the God that created this universe would have to be. Like philosophy is more about finding and discovering capability. Theology is more about understanding the nature. So I'm just going to give the philosophical position on this before I try to do something real quick. And I gave myself a timer because I'm cooking food. If they were going to move on, because that's how my streams always start off. You got to start off with cooking some food. Now, understanding who God is through the theological lens does require you to not only understand the capability, but the nature of God Himself. And theology would help point to what would be the true creator by the nature of everything He intends, like the intended way that everything is kind of ordered, right? But that doesn't really have anything to do with the capability. The capabilities that God have are not measurable. They're omni. He is, what is it? Omnipresent, omnipotent, and he's omniscient, omnipotent, and omnipresent, present, prescient, or whatever. Let me just, yeah, okay. So what God's capabilities are: God is all powerful, God is all knowing, and God is everywhere. He is everywhere and ever present. So these are the three capabilities, and we're gonna go into paint because I like using paint to kind of describe this stuff once I figure this shit out. I'm just trying to set up a timer real quick. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. Let's just kind of give an outline of what I understand is true. What the fuck? Hold on. I just forgot how to use my damn phone for a second. So here, let's get this. Okay, there and there. Okay, so hell, let's just use the triangle. Let's use it. Let's make another pyramid. Okay, so this is kind of the three powers that he has. Omnipowerful. Whoa, what the fuck? That's the wrong thing. Omnipowerful or omnipotent. Um, Omnipresent. Or okay, so not omni. It's omnipotent, omni, omnificent. Oh my god, I can't pronounce the word. I should have taken this fucking Zen. Omniscience, and then omnipresent. So these are all the capabilities he has. He is in this the omnipotent part. He is capable of doing all things, but all of these capabilities are controlled by and dictated by the will which is this, which is what I think is the misunderstanding, because this is a separate category from this thing that we're about to talk about, which is they all go towards, we're not using that color. They all go towards this and are all dictated by this, which is one holy nature. This is why, and this was something that I figured out when I was talking with JS a lot. It was the misunderstanding of the understand these three, but he didn't understand why there wasn't an omnibenevolence. And that was something he wanted to add to the three omnis. The omnibenevolence is the nature itself. God's nature, he is completely and totally benevolent and good. This is what controls all three of these things. So he has the capability of doing anything, but he won't, because that's against his nature, which is the core will of what his being is. That's why I don't think that, like, it's not a, like, what Emmett was saying is true, but it's just the point that Moses guy was making, or maybe I misunderstood him because I wasn't really paying attention to all that much, truthfully. It's been a day, so I forgot a lot of it. But this was the point I thought he was trying to make, was this is the way that it works. And these three things here are in a totally different category to the nature itself. These are philosophical categories. These three right here are all philosophical categories. This is a theological category. This is the nature itself. Now, the philosophical things connect to what we know, and creation itself is derived out of this. So, the way that we understand reality itself is not influenced by the philosophical things here. It's influenced by the nature of God. So creation is a reflection of the nature of God, which is where logic and all these other things are kind of where all the transcendental categories come from. They're all sourced from the nature of God, not from his capabilities. So that's the point that I thought he was making. I could be wrong, but this is the point as I understand it, as I've communicated with JS for a while, and I learned as much as I possibly can through like trying to learn how to debate free will with them. So when you mix the philosophical like necessities that the God of our creation must have, if you mix those in and you make prescriptions from any of these without using the nature of God himself that is revealed through the church, these three things are meaningless ultimately. They are just capabilities. So yes, holistically, the will is required for creation to be the way it is. So the nature of God himself is what creates the reality that we know. But the capabilities that he has is not what creates reality as we know it. These are just his capabilities that are required. So that's what I was trying to explain within what the category area is, and maybe I misunderstand what he was saying, because I just got home from work and I was tired, so I was trying to figure out what was going on. This was the point that I thought that Moses dude was trying to make. So that's all that is. And like the point of the whole idea that I'm going to be agreeable later, just say that sounds so gay, Voltaire. Why would you say that? That's so fucking gay. Sorry. But this is how I've come to understand it while learning how to debate free will. Um, this is what, and I'll explain it how I've come to how I came to understand it through like debating free will with JS. So which one is this? This is omniscience. Um, so this is omniscience. These two connect together to create and this is where a lot of Protestants get wrong because they over philosophize while accusing other people of doing it. But they take these two things, they combine them together, and they go, no free will. No free will. They take these two, they combine them together without understanding the nature of God, because they either don't have access to understanding what the nature of God is, or they don't consider that, and they go no free will because he is omnipowerful and omniscient. So they take these two categories, they go no free will because he knows everything and he's all powerful. And see how it doesn't even actually include this other category either, usually. So they just use these two categories, or these two portions of the category of his capability, and they break what is the three powers that he. But anyways, but they don't think that it's not required within the argument that they're trying to make. So no free will because these two things, and they don't use the nature of God. They derive his nature from these two capabilities. So they don't so they come up with something flawed, like no free will. So that's how I began to learn about this. It's like the categories of capabilities versus his nature. His nature is required for the created order that we understand to exist as it does. So does God have the capability of sinning? Yes, in this philosophical category, he does. But will he? No, because he wills his omnipotence to not contradict his nature. So that's how I've understood it. And I've understood this through reading like some of the dialogues that some of the early church fathers have had with Platonists. And I need to get those books. And I need to actually start marking what I'm reading too. I really need to, but I usually read at work, so I don't even think about it. And work's become really stressful lately where I don't even have time to really read. So this is but this is the way that I've come to understand it. Yes, could God sin in the created order that we have here? No. But does he have the capability to have a universe where everything is contradictory to that with just, hold on, with, because I want to use this as gray because this is not, but could he have the capability within this philosophical category to do so? Yes. So this is a capability versus nature thing. That's all this is. So he has capability, but without the nature, like it's meaningless. Yes, he does. Yes, it could be possible that he does this. But that's also presupposing the created order that we have. Because then if you were to take his nature and he created something that was contradictory to the created order that we have, then it would just be a different order. It would just be a different type of created order. And the answer would be no, he could not sin. So that's where I think the misunderstanding is. So yes, if God had the will to create a totally different order to things and to where sin worked differently, then uh, if it came from his nature to do that, then no, it would not be sin. But does, in our understanding of what is good in the created order that we have that derives from his nature that we understand in the limited way that we can, and his capability, yes, just from his capability, he could. So that's all this is. It's one of those philosophical questions um, that you can get trapped into, and I got trapped into with JS for many years. um, so if so, once again, just to have a real like, if you're just judging on capability without the theological understanding of God's nature, and you're just looking at the capability, yes, he has the capability to make a uh, will that's contradictory to the created order that we understand that does derive directly from his will that we know. So, in our understanding of reality, which is all that we can have, we can only understand logic through the way that it's been given to us to understand in the created order that has been given to us by God's will. No, he can never sin. But if we're just looking at the capability, just the capability of doing such, and we use this to kind of bleed over to that, then yes, he could create a he could contradict himself. He won't, because that's against his nature, but he could, because that's a part of the capability part. But if it directly comes from his will, which is something that is true, you cannot separate the capabilities from his will, because the capabilities on their own are meaningless. They're just things. They're just, or not even things, they're just capacities. Then no. Well, then if it's just about capacity, then fuck, I just lost my track of what I'm saying. I've already explained it pretty well. This is the triangles, okay? We do triangles here. I'm getting to the point where um I mean, the timer's about to go off anyways, but I think I've explained it well enough. So this is all that I'm saying is when I'm talking about, can God is God capable of doing something against his will? Yes. Will he? No. And you cannot separate the capacities from his will. You cannot separate the capacities from his will, because if otherwise it's just the thing on its own. But it does not mean that they are not two completely different categories of stuff. So that's just what I was trying to say. That's the way that I've come to understand it, with just trying to understand free will. That's it. Granted that Moses guy has like was really strangely like trying to like within the other stuff that he was saying, he was replacing Marte's entire argument with his own, and then pretending like that's what Marte was saying the whole time. That was retarded. But when somebody is saying something that's, philosophically true, which God has the capability, yes, but would he? No. That's the only, Ed, I don't know if that was his point. That's what I was getting out of it. But also, I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this for later. I save all my triangles. I'm going to put it on the other triangles. One day, I'm just going to have a triangles built on a bunch of triangles. So, hold on. So when You read the fathers, they're talking about two different categories because a lot of the fathers, a lot of the philosophical, like debatey philosophers will debate Platonists based on the philosophical capabilities of God, and they'll show, well, our God has all these capabilities, and this is how you know he's the true God because his nature is what creates the reality that we currently live in. That's what they're talking about. So, but when it comes to the theological and complete holistic package of what the church, as I understand it, says, is that yes, God is not capable in what we understand now of doing evil because he's the ultimate authority. But he could contradict himself. He just won't. He will not do that. Anyways, that was the that just I just got that out while it was on my mind. All right, so that zoned out. I didn't even read chat. Let's see. Try winning. It's beautiful. Thank you. So basically, if he sins, he makes the sin not a sin. Well, no, what it is that we have a created order that we can only understand from the experience that we have that God has given us. So from us, there is no capability of him breaking that. Like if he broke it, then reality would fall apart on its face. Like it would just completely collapse into chaos and nothingness. Hobath like lecture, but well, it's not a Hobath. Well, yeah, I guess it kind of. Yeah, I guess. But anyways, I'm not going to make that joke because all sounds racist. That's true. I am racist. I am racist against non-Christians. This just sounds like a lot of circle talk while showing triangles. Well, a lot of what ultimately, like everything at eventuality becomes a circle. Like circular arguments are not inherently fallacious. There's just an eventuality that you reach the end point of what's possible to understand that everything kind of circles around to. So ultimately, like almost all arguments are either circular or what is it called? Or just infinite regression. It's either or usually. Can you write an algebra? No, I hate algebra. Is this side B or C? Is this side A equal B equal C? I don't know. I don't know math. I don't like math. I'm just I'm just a retard that understands philosophy to a certain extent because I had been forced to over the past. Well, I liked philosophy when I was younger, but I've been forced to truly understand it for the past few years to try to get people to understand the arguments that the Orthodox make. All right, so I need to go get my food out of the oven. Hold on. All right, I'm back. But one book I definitely would recommend that I just remembered off the top of my head is Dialogues with Truffaut by Justin Martyr. That is a good book to really understand exactly what Irenaeus also does. I'll be honest, Irenaeus is some dense ass shit, dude. You really have to know what's going on. And it's one of those books that I just like continuously read over and over again as I learn more about philosophy, to come to a greater understanding of what he's saying. Irenaeus, I would not recommend for somebody just like a run of the mill person. It's like a high grade scholarly type of a type of stuff that will confuse the fuck out of you. But Justin Barter is a little bit more simplistic. You can know like it's with him. It's read it slow. Google the words and the intended meanings of it through the church that the definitions that they give to understand it better. Uh, what am I eating tonight? None of your business. How about that? Well, let's see. What am I going to do tonight? I was going to kind of go through something that was going on. That Jonathan Peugeot and what's his name? Some Ortland, Gavin Ortland, I think. But then I was like, as I was listening, I was pre-listening to it at work, and I was like, this is all kind of gay. Ortland's not really doing anything but being super bad faith, and I don't feel like getting mad about that right now. And that was the thing that I was preparing to do as I was at work today. So we're not going to do that, and I don't know what I'm going to do now. Probably just going to end up playing a game or something. To be honest, I kind of just feel like, see if there's any debates that I've missed over the past few months. Be honest, I'm not going to be able to do that right now. I'm tired of shit. I've used up all my logic just a few minutes ago. You know what's interesting is the more that I've used AI like make thumbnails and stuff, I'm starting to notice when people do it a lot lately. Who the hell is this guy?
Whether it's Bryce Crawford with Trent Horn or Gavin Ortland with Jonathan Peugeot.
Who the fuck is this guy? Every once in a while, I discover like a new Protestant type of person, or a new person. I don't know. All right, this guy looks like he talks about atheism a lot. Okay, so this is a doctor dude. I don't know. We're gonna watch them. We'll
Or
see.
Andrew Wilson with David Woods.
We'll watch this a little bit. I don't know. It's something that just randomly pop up. But that's what we do here. We do random videos that pop up a lot of the time. So we'll watch this a little bit. We'll see what he's saying. If he's like one of those super low tier Protestants, or I don't know what he is.
Denominational differences are back, and the age of Mere Christianity is over. Mere Christianity was the book that C.S. Lewis wrote in 1952. It was taken from his radio broadcasts during the war, and that defined the next 80 years of what evangelism looked like. It was about eliminating all denominational differences and stripping things right back. Billy Graham would preach a simple gospel, and church differences, and sometimes even church, was minimized. But now denominations are back. Let's pray we have the maturity to navigate the differences.
I'm not saying you can't criticize someone, or that if you do criticize someone, you're responsible for how people use that.
I'm going to ask.
The time of mere Christianity is over. Denominations are back, and that can be a good thing. My name's Glenn Scrivener from Speak Life. We like to see all things through the lens of Jesus. Mere Christianity.
Okay, so he is.
Was
like
the title of C.S. Lewis's book in 1952. It's the collection from his radio broadcasts during the war, and Mere Christianity is his attempt to get back to creedal basics. Let's not talk about Eastern Orthodox or Greek Orthodox or Russian Orthodox or Roman Catholic. Let's not talk about the many Protestant denominations. Let's just get back to the creeds, and we'll emphasize what every single Christian can.
Okay, so never mind. We're not watching this. This dude's very low tier. He doesn't even understand the basics of what the Orthodox Church is, and he's just going to be one of those cringy people that just talk shit about something he doesn't know anything about. Let's see, but I don't know. Let's just. Kind of wish I had actually prepared. This is getting retarded. I actually need to prepare. Shit, this is getting a little bit ridiculous. We'll go to the classics. We'll do a reaction to an Asmongold video. That's what we'll do. He's always got something. What the fuck? It's Lego scandal shit that I don't care about. I'm trying not to. All the shit that he's got is just cop stuff. I don't know. Somebody got something that they want me to watch. I can do that. I'm kind of in the dark right now. I had stuff that I was prepared to do all day, and then I realized, wow, this is really gay. So I would just play a game, but I'm like, this 13-year-old refuses to wear modern clothes. Why would I care about that? All right, well, this is what we're going to do. I'm just going to play a game. Because I don't have anything else. I think what we're going to do is we're going to play. I don't want to try out this Burgle Gnome game. Or actually, we're going to play that. Wait, I don't have this installed. Fuck. We'll just go back to Ember Seeker. Hey, well, there probably ain't going to be a super long. We're going to probably just reach the 2-hour thing today. And be good. This is the thing. I use up all... Okay, so... Where's my lamp? Alright, so what we're looking for was, what do you remember? Wow, I'm all the way back here? No, wait, okay, I know where I am. I was about to flip shit. I don't understand what I would even need to upgrade this for. I've already been through here. This is where I got the key. Something else, somewhere else I need to go. Hey, Jeremy. Whew. Like, I tell you what, I got super pissy. I had like a kind of a super pissy day, you know. Just one of those days where, you know, everybody's trying to test you. And something interesting happened. You know, I've been kind of like in that mindset that I was yesterday when I had my little Spurg out stream. So I kept myself in that mindset for the whole day. And interesting enough, like I you know, I was like I wasn't letting anything get to me. And somebody like really aggressively came up to me and was like trying to say that I wasn't doing my job. And I was like, and I couldn't hear him because I have like these head things on because, well, it's supposed to be ear protection, but I wear them because I literally don't like listening to other people talk. So I just wear them so I can be at peace and quiet at all times. So I just wear them the entire time I'm at work. They came up to me and it's like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, what? And then I took it off. He's like, what? And I was like, dude, I don't understand why you're being so aggressive right now. This is somebody that's like a new, like, management guy. He's been around for a few months. And I was like, dude, I don't understand why you're being aggressive. What is it that you need? And he told me what he wanted me to do. I was like, okay, I'll do that with you. I just don't, I just don't understand why you had to come at me that way. And then, like, he immediately corrected himself. And I was like, shit. I need to act like this all the time. And I think it kind of derives from the thought that I had yesterday, is that being a man is not like catering to the passions, right? It's just being very calm and confident in a way. And usually that's the way I am. But when somebody comes at me crazy, every once in a while, or most of the time, I would, you know, get a little crazy back. Hey, Emmett. So sometimes I'll get a little crazy back, you know what I mean? And when I situate myself to where, you know, I'm only trying to figure out what the actual problem is. I'm not actually trying to, like, show somebody that they can't boss me around, which, to be honest, is kind of gay. Like, everyone submits to something. You're going to a job, you're getting paid to do something. You're submitting to the person who's giving you money. You're submitting to their will to earn money. You're cooperating with them to make money. So that's just the way that I was trying to see everything. That's the way I'm going to continuously try to see that everything is like that. Because it turned into, I'm going to tell you what to do. You're going to listen to me, boy. Into, oh shit, like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I'm just eating shit. I need to finish my food. Fuck, I need to get up for like 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Oh my god, it's fucking tragic. Oh my god, Lord. You know, you ever have, like, okay, so this is one of my problems, right? Sometimes I put stuff in my refrigerator without actually paying attention. Turns out I put a jug of milk on top of some eggs, and when I moved the jug of milk, egg stuff just kind of spilled out everywhere. Thankfully, well, it didn't spill out everywhere. It kind of kept itself within the egg carton itself, so as it wasn't a disaster. It was almost a disaster, though. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going. The fuck is this? Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about enacting, like, the type of philosophy that I was like I kind of just flowed out of me this morning. So I've actually I was putting that 100% in practice. Like, it's usually the way that I generally am anyways, but today I was like, I'm not even gonna cave in on it even a little bit. This is just the way I'm gonna be 100% all the time. And, you know, I found that I didn't have to actually correct anybody in their attitude towards me. They just kind of they automatically corrected themselves. So I do think that I think that, you know, oh, fuck, what was that? See, this is why I shouldn't sell items. A much more aggressive in person. in the debate space than I am in other walks of my life. I'm actually pretty reasonable in other situations. What are you eating, Dibbit? I had pizza and wings. I'm also eating pizza. Well, making it. You crushed the eggs. Yes, I crushed the eggs. But this is something that, I don't think this is a new philosophy or anything. It's just like something I think derives out of the nature of what being a man is. I think it's, I mean, it's probably not even original. It's probably just stuff that I've read that I haven't, that I'm just not realizing. It's not a new idea. But it is kind of like this. I'm starting to think that aggression is kind of gay and that it's misused. And I think that anger and aggression, all those things should be directed towards the things that are truly worthy of hatred, which is the demons that like circle inside of you and try to convince you of shit. Direct them at that. So that's what I did all day today. I stayed completely and totally vigilant as much as I possibly could. And everyone corrected themselves around me rather than, and like, I'm gonna tell you something. This was some like truly trifling motherfuckers today. Truly some trifling motherfuckers today coming up to me and saying some of the shit they did. And you know, any other time I would have spurred out a little bit. Like, this is something else too. And this, it hasn't been just today. It's been something I've been slowly doing over the course of the entire, like, month, I guess. 2 months. There's been other times where I've just been that way. With, like, family members that usually just try to start shit with me or whatever. And they corrected themselves. I let them have their freak out. I never lost my cool. And I was like, I'm not doing this with you. I'm not going to... I'm a fully grown-ass adult. You're talking to me in a way that you wouldn't if I wasn't somebody that you've known your entire life. You could bring up all this past shit or whatever. Cool. But none of that is pertaining to what we're currently talking about right now. And if you're going to try to railroad me into feeling bad about a whole bunch of other things that happened 15 years ago, you know, I'm not going to have this conversation. You want to have this conversation? We can have it when you're willing to have it about this topic and not about crazy shit that's happened a long time ago. What happened? They got really mad. They freaked out. They tried to use even more shit that they could throw at me. I stood there. It's like, I'm still not having this conversation with me. You can chase me down as much as you want. Still not going to happen. You want to have the conversation about this topic that we need to fix, this thing that we need to fix? That's cool. But I'm not having this conversation about a whole bunch of other bullshit. Just so you can escape responsibility for what you're doing right now. And then, what happened? They go, they freak out. They come out back about an hour later. They're like, yeah, you were right. Then what did we do? We settled the issue. It did become like a 3-week long thing of us being mad at each other or anything. But I think that's the part of what being a man is being, just keeping limits on things. Can't beat the high ground. Well, I wasn't trying to be on the high ground. I was trying to say that there is no ground. There is no field in which we can conduct this type of conversation at all with you acting like an insane person and trying to escape the conversation by any means necessary. So if you're just trying to escape the conversation, cool. You've escaped it. Go away. Come back when you're ready to solve the problem. Hey, what the fuck am I even supposed to be doing? This is what I don't like about these walking simulator games, especially ones like this where you just have to walk around in circles forever. Okay, this is the castle. Maybe there's somewhere I can go over here now. So this is like something that I actually think that I naturally did before I became a Christian. It's just something that, you know, I think as I'm getting older, you know, I've become more experienced in this type of shit, so I know how to handle these things a little bit better just by experience. But it's also, I don't know. It's just like, I think I've gotten to that age where I'm just not willing to engage with bullshit. I'm really tired of bullshit. I've experienced enough of it throughout my whole life. I'm not going to deal with it anymore. That's ultimately where a lot of this comes from, right? I'm just not going to deal with it. And if you think that I owe it to you to deal with your bullshit, then, sorry, you're going to get corrected on that pretty quick. Has kind of been the way that I've been for a while. But it's like I'm putting it into actual practice. Fuck me. Great. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? I can't save and quit. If I save, well, it'll take me back to a fire. Quesadillas. You eating quesadillas? I don't even know what that is, really. I think it's like two tortillas with cheese in it. It's like a grilled, it's like a Mexican grilled cheese, I think. And yeah, I did say quesadilla, by the way. Alright. Hold on, I'm just like trying to set up my food now. But I really find that because I've been like that for most of my life, right? But I don't know, like I get tired for extended periods of time of just, and I think that's a problem is I just become like passive sometimes, where I'm just more like, okay, scream, yell, whatever. I'm just gonna sit here and listen to it, and then go like, oh yeah, you're right, and leave. Because you know, like there's that idea that if a stupid person is coming to you, the easiest way to deal with them is just to agree with them and leave. I'm starting to think that, nah, that's not the way you deal with them. You just tell them, I don't care about what you're saying. I'm not going to deal with your shit. If you want to have an actual conversation, that's great. We can solve this right now. But if you're not willing to do that, you just want to be emotional and bounce around a bunch of different shit, go. Just go. Go calm down, come back. And you know, there is the aspect of being part of the church and the healing nature that it has upon the person. And, you know, that could be something that's happening too, where it's like my passivity is becoming like good aggression. Maybe. I don't know. I couldn't tell you that. Okay, this is just getting super fucking gay. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I think this is a different path. Maybe. Yes, this is. Okay, we found a different way. It's like I think something else that I've kind of figured out is like I'm gonna absolutely refuse to be misunderstood now. Because I think a lot of the passivity that I had is just like, whatever, these people aren't gonna understand what I'm saying. So fine, they could just misunderstand. I don't fucking care. Fuck that. If I am, oh, okay, there, that's what the key was for. But I'm more of like, fuck that from now on. There's two methods that I think that I would try to use now. If you're somebody that I give a shit about, yeah, I'm going to sit there. No, you're not listening to me. You're misunderstanding me. If you want to actually understand what I'm saying, listen to me. But it's also like, if somebody's just absolutely content with not understanding what I'm saying, then I'll just say, we can have this conversation later. I think that's the best way to deal with stuff. That's just the way I'm going to treat everything now. If you misunderstand me, ask me about the parts that you misunderstand, and I will try to correct it. I'm not going to just let people misunderstand me because it's easier for them to misunderstand me than to actually understand me. Now, again, granted, I'm a long-winded person. Sometimes I word things weirdly because for the past, like, since I got married, I've kind of just been quiet and I've just worked things out in my head. And I've created this method of communication that's only with myself. So a lot of the ways that I communicate with people now, because I've done that for so long, can be confusing, and I understand that and I'm aware of it. A lot of the ways that I discuss things, I say things very broadly when I mean something extremely narrow. And that is something that's on me. I should correct that in the ways that I see it, but if I'm saying something that seems overly broad and you want me to narrow it down, you need to say, I need you to narrow it down. Because that's what good faith is. If you want to actually understand what I'm saying, then try to understand what I'm saying instead of just immediately jumping off as many cliffs as necessary to give me the most bad faith interpretation of what I'm saying. Even then, sometimes I can be wrong about stuff. I'm not unwilling to admit when I'm wrong. Or willing to admit when I make an argument or something, though it could be in its character a true thing that something can learn about. But say like the retard maxing thing. The retard maxing was kind of like a way of baiting people into having conversations about stuff that they thought that I think that they only surface level understand. And well, it turned into that. It like at first it became like the no think maxing, which is just me being super stressed out and not wanting to think about random bullshit going on. So I was trying to come up with a philosophy that was like catering to that. So that was, the no think maxing was bad on its face. Like it was an ill-constructed type of philosophy. The retard maxing was better, but just people couldn't get over the title retard maxing. Even though it was just like a joke term, it was retarding the thoughts, not becoming retarded. But even then, you could take something like that that's an inherently insightful, or not insightful, like introspective, like inciting, like an incitement type of argument. that gets people to have an emotional reaction so that you can make them look silly based on what you're actually meaning by the words. That's something that's similar to what other people have done. And I admitted that that was a wrong thing to do before any of this crazy shit started happening. But I don't think that that's a good method of getting people to understand something that's true. I was trying to figure out a way of getting people lessons with removing out like saints and stuff that I've derived some of the arguments to, and it doesn't work. How the fuck, where am I supposed to be fucking going? So R-Lord Magazine is a debate tool to trick people into a paradox like Marte's blog. Well, I wasn't trying to get people in a paradox. It was a way of me saying things that are inherently like a true thing. That you shouldn't be overthinking about silly things in your life. You shouldn't be worrying about like you shouldn't be worrying about what you're gonna eat that day. That's something that you should worry about at a different time. And like say you go to the grocery store and you buy your groceries. That's you deciding what you're going to eat throughout the week. So you've already made that choice. Why do you keep thinking about it? Why are you coming home thinking about what you're going to eat? Just pick up the first thing you see in your refrigerator, throw it in the oven. I don't know why I went a little dubstep there, but just throw it in your refrigerator, throw it out, get it out of your refrigerator, throw it in the oven and eat it. Why are you thinking about it so fucking much? You're sitting there wasting 30, 45 minutes when you know, could be doing like a whole bunch of other shit. Did I open that gate and just not walk through? Who the fuck are you? Lantern cord alchemy. That burns extremely cleanly and brightly, well suited for use for a light source and lanterns. I'll buy that. I'll buy the cards too, because I like playing the card games. Why can't I buy this? Do I not have enough money? Spent like an hour making pizza from scratch. Well, were you thinking about if you were going to make the pizza or not for like 45 minutes? What you were actually saying is eliminate unnecessary decisions in your to free your mind to think about the things that matter. Yes, that was the ultimate point of it. People got stuck on it. What the fuck is this? But I'm gonna fucking lose this one. I ain't got shit. Well, it wasn't supposed to be original idea. It's supposed to, because Steve Jobs didn't even come up with that. This is something that's been inherently true within Christianity for a long time. I'm gonna fucking lose. I'm gonna die. Maybe not. Maybe we're fine. But the way that I was trying to do it was I was trying to get some people to understand something that's inherently true that people just kind of ignore, and they accidentally fall into it. So the whole idea of the argument itself was say this, they immediately overthink about what I'm trying to say, and I think I just died. Yeah, no, I didn't. They'll inherently overthink about what the thing is that I'm saying. They trap themselves in this ridiculous refutation to a position that doesn't exist, and then they just end up agreeing with you at the end. That's what it was. And it worked. It worked every single time that I used it. But ultimately, even though it worked, it was kind of a, I don't know, it wasn't really teaching anybody, and it actually just pissed people off more than it actually helped them. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like people got stuck so hard on the retard maxing thing. Plus, I was trolling and I was playing some retard's videos, who was kind of based, but ultimately still just really stupid. So it was kind of it was turning into something that I wasn't intending. So I ended it. And I accept fault for it. And that's not the thing that I was trying to do with it. It didn't work in the way that I was intending it to work, where people gained a deeper understanding of something. And maybe be a little bit more humble when you're just attacking a position based on what the title of it is. It just made people mad and go like, nah, that's stupid. So they ended up not learning anything in some cases, and they just got frustrated because I was making points that were difficult to deal with. But since the title of the argument was retard maxing, they didn't think that they had to take it seriously. So it was frustrating them, but they also had an easy out to escape what I was saying. What is that over there? I think that's the castle that I was in. Time to have a drink? How about not? How about that, Voltaire? And I will tell you this. I am going to start making a new rule with you, Voltaire. If you start getting, like, really super drunk and you're, like, making me check out on my own stream, I'm just going to start muting you for the night. I'm just going to start muting you. Because I'm going to be honest, sometimes you talk forever when you're drinking. And I'm not telling you that to make you feel bad about yourself. I'm just saying that that's something that doesn't just get on my nerves. It kind of halts everything that's going on in the stream. Like, I don't think you should drink, but if you're going to, there's going to be rules. Alright, so this is what I thought. This game relies on you having embers to do certain things. It's a good thing I was collecting all those fucking things this entire time. My perspective was you tried to intellectualize something with triggering language to block their thought and engage their emotions. Well, it was a way of, like, saying that the argument itself makes you engage in the thing that I'm criticizing. So it is an incitement. I'm inciting you to get triggered by the verbiage that I use. Easily understood. This is the thing. This is why, one of the reasons why I made the argument. People will say they understand it on the face of it, but do they actually practice it? Do they actually try to do that? That was what the whole point of the argument is. Is that, yes, I agree with you, but I actually don't do that. It's, the way that I kind of constructed it was to show you as a hypocrite. Like, to show the person that I'm arguing with as a hypocrite. And I think that there are valuable types of arguments that you can make to do that. But if that's like if you can't get past and beyond that point, there's no humbleness within the other person to engage with that argument. Oh yeah, I gotta get it. Then it's a pointless argument to use. It's just people getting mad. Like I told him, I need you're too drunk. Well, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, Voltaire, my word is Voltaire, you're talking too much. Shut up. And then you immediately go, I'm not talking too much. What are you talking about? You're engaging it to incite someone's emotions. You're not going to get them to think. Well, that was the whole point of it, is that the person was at from the opening, they're overthinking the argument while also not listening to anything that I'm saying. I think it was an interesting argument that I learned stuff from, but it's also like kind of useless now. It is one of those things that I'll keep in my back pocket because it is kind of like a funny meme debate. Tell you what, fellas, I'll try and be better. That's gay, Voltaire. Don't try. You do. Did you not listen to the stream that I had this morning? And I'm almost to the point where I'm done eating. It's taken me almost an hour to eat, but once I'm done eating, I'm probably going to play a different game. I like this game, but this is more like a just sit around, do jack shit kind of game. How has he hurt me so damn bad? Voltaire people have a... Well, I can tell when Voltaire is drunk. You can see it slowly occur over many of my streams at this point. But it's getting to the point where it's like a... kind of derails the streams. What? Poison mist. So off topic regarding Star Wars. Well, this is the thing. I don't like Star Wars. It to me, it's okay. It's kind of a fun thing to watch every once in a while. But I don't really care about Star Wars at all. There's my controversial take as a man. I'm more interested in stuff like just went around in circles. I'm more interested in like I don't know. I'm more interested in real life shit, you know, like individual struggle. I like revenge movies, you know. I like those too sometimes, like the Mr. Nobody or whatever. I like that kind of stuff. No wagon things. I don't drink every day, but I do enjoy it. Well, you drink a lot. You may not drink every day, but you drink. You drink at least a good half. Like just from the past few weeks, it's been, you know, 2 or 3 days out of the week. But did not Yoda teach Luke by using an absolute, or did... I don't know. Yoda's a gay little freak. Little garden gnome shit little fucker. Sounded like a damn Gnostic half the time he's talking. Why does it keep giving me places to upgrade stuff, but not giving me any items to actually upgrade? I thought this was a fucking chest. What's this? Lantern core. Oh, I could upgrade it with the lantern core? Wait. I can't? What the fuck? This is a light source, though. Was Yoda an undercover Sith Lord this whole time, or rooming into the dark? Well, I just think that Yoda's kind of a weird little garden gnome that just says shit that people think makes sense because he's talking backwards. That's my true theory. I had to think about who was the most based character in all of Star Wars. Let me think about that for a second. It's not good with names. Probably Mace Windu. I think Mace Windu was pretty badass. He had a gay lightsaber, but, you know, can't be perfect. I think Darth Maul had the coolest lightsaber. Whenever I play like Star Wars, I use a double-bladed, like in the Knights of the Old Republic games, I'll use a double-bladed lightsaber. Mostly because they're broken. Like, this is the thing. Like, there's a lot of ways you can build your characters on Knights of the Old Republic, but there's only really one good way that's very consistent and overpowered as fuck, and that's with a double-bladed lightsaber. A double-bladed lightsaber and maxing out dark side lightning. And here's the thing about Knights of the Old Republic. You can go the whole game being an evil piece of shit, and then at the end, just stop. So you could be, like, kind of a bad guy. Or, this is the thing, too. Like, a lot of the decisions in Knights of the Old Republic, like, say, let's play Knights of the Old Republic 2, Kreia, right? She gives some base advice, honestly. She's telling you some truth. She's dropping some facts on you a lot of the time. So, like, her completely turning super evil by the end of it was kind of retarded. Alright, well, we'll let them have their moment. God, you know... Oh my fucking God! Well... How long ago was it that I saved? Oh my god. Alright, well, I'm about to fucking rage quit. Yeah, we learned I can't fly, and we also learned that this game just absolutely fucks you. Because they hide these little fucking fireplaces everywhere that you save at. So I'm gonna have to go. I beat that fucking dude in that game, that card game too, so. Oh my god, that was so gay. Do I still have to go all the way back to that other place to convert all these into real embers that I can use? Is it gonna make me walk all the way back to do that shit? Alright, so we know that there's 2 places to go. There's the downstairs area. I'm gonna have to beat that fucker again. I'm just gonna go redo all the stuff that I've already done, and then I'm gonna move on to a different game for a little bit. There's some games that I have that I'm not gonna play right now because like the game that I really want to play is something that somebody asked me to play, and I'm not gonna play it without them being here. But there's some other stuff. I was thinking about playing Final Fantasy IV. Final Fantasy IV is based. Probably the best Final Fantasy game that's ever existed. I was also thinking about playing like the original Final Fantasy VII. Because when the last Final Fantasy remake, what is it called? Revelation, I think. When that comes out, we're playing all of them. We're just going to play them all. We're going to have 10-hour streams a night till the entire series is done. That's what we're doing. So I have been thinking about just playing like the original Final Fantasy VII to have a comparison fresh within my memory. Pazak, what are you talking about? Pazak's a good card game. Are you retarded, Voltaire? Dude, don't tell me that you sat there and you played that Pazak game on Knights of the Old Republic. Don't tell me you did that. That's bad. You don't need to admit that on the internet. Well, we'll be around for the 10-hour. Well, it'll be alright. Like, I'm gonna try to do it. When is Revelation even supposed to come out? I'm gonna try to set it up to where I'm done on pretty much the day that the game is released. We're gonna try to farm some weebs on that day. We're gonna farm some weebs, and we're gonna try to convert them to Orthodoxy. That's the plan. Voltaire's Canadian, of course he's retarded. Well, yeah, I guess that's true. I guess that's true. You got me there. Right there. Alright, I'm gonna sit here and finish this food. I'm gonna think about what's next. I mean, I could play the original Final Fantasy, the very first one. That game's really not all that long if you know what you're doing. And like way that they've remade the game, like a lot of like the grinding and stuff doesn't even take that long. You just hit the fast forward button. I really think though that Final Fantasy IV, this is the thing, Final Fantasy 1 and 2, they're fun to play, but they're not like necessary. Like nobody thinks about, oh, what's your favorite Final Fantasy? Oh, 1 or 2. I really love Final Fantasy 1, man. It was such a great game. Not unless you're like 1,000 years old and was around when it was first released. Final Fantasy 3 is okay. I think Final Fantasy X is one of those games where it's like, it's enjoyable, but it's like kind of gay. Like the thing that people complain about Final Fantasy X about the most is the leveling system. The leveling system's fine. Leveling system's actually pretty cool. Because you could, once you learn how to manipulate the leveling system in that game, you can create some pretty crazy ass combos. What's your favorite Bazak card? I don't have one because I don't play that shit. I got better things to do, like saving the universe when I'm playing Knights of the Old Republic, not playing a fucking Pazak game. I'm sick of Final Fantasy 1. Play it and get tired of it, grinding levels early on to be able to progress. But yeah, that's the thing, like the remake, or not remake, but the upgraded version of it that they have like on Steam and stuff now. Like they kind of take all that shit out because you could just hit the fast forward button and make your characters automatically attack stuff, so you just set them up to kind of AFK farm a bunch of levels like really fast. And then you just become over leveled and you can just work through the rest of the game pretty easy. The only thing that's annoying, the biggest thing that's annoying about Final Fantasy, the older Final Fantasies, is that you have to continuously have a bunch of mana potions, health potions, or food. Like I think Final Fantasy IV has like the camping system. I think that's when they did it, where you have like little tents and shit that you can set up and fully heal your entire party, or half heal, or heal like 50% or a certain percentage. I don't know what Pazak is. That makes me feel like that I approve. It's the retarded card game that is in Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. Oh, I can open this. Alright, we're into the swamp, but I don't have anywhere. I need a save spot, please. I progressed beyond what I was originally intending. I got one of those mini NES and one is on there. I don't know if that's the remake. But the version that I play now is on PC, and you could just set it up where you can power level really easy at the beginning. I have Final Fantasy IV. Like, I've bought Final Fantasy IV so many fucking times. I have it on my phone. Have it on any console that it released on. I have it on my PC. Like, I have it everywhere. I love Final Fantasy IV. We're going to play Final Fantasy IV. That's what we're going to do. Elder sucks at Pazak. No, I just don't waste my time. I got better shit to do. I got Jedi shit. I got Sith shit to do. I ain't gonna fucking sit there and play a damn card game with a Twi'lek. That was the original Japanese version that's been translated. Alright, well, I don't know then. Like, Probably not. But as long as I think the first handful of Final Fantasies, as long as I think all the Final Fantasies, all the way up to fucking probably 8 or 9, need a fast forward button because you have to grind so fucking much in a lot of those. Ring of Toughness creates a powerful aura that greatly reduces damage taken when falling from heights. I don't have enough money for that. I'll buy the Dark Embers. Did you enslave the dancing Twi'leks? No, I'm not a monster. Whether I'm a Sith or a Jedi, I free them. I'm not gonna let the degenerates just have fucking Twi'lek slaves. Like, see, this is the thing. Like, I don't actually know a lot of Star Wars from the movies. I only know, like, the most that I know about Star Wars comes from Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. Oh, you know what I should play? What is that fucking BioWare game that I never beat? Jade Empire, I think? I could play Jade Empire. That game, I think I have it, and I think it barely works, and I have to tweak it. So maybe I'll just set up a stream where I'm playing that. And I'll probably have to learn about the game some. She said she didn't want to go back to her mate because he sold her. Well, the thing is, either if she wanted to go back or not, it didn't matter. I was gonna not return a slave. Like I'm pretty sure that part of the game, I just destroy every person, every enslaver that I possibly can before I leave. Okay, here we go. I think this is a place where I can fix my embers, my dark embers. Okay, I'm almost done eating. I'm gonna do something else. Yes, purify all dark embers. Alright, I got 10 embers. I will say, out of all the walking simulators that I've played before, is that a fucking watermelon? I think this is probably my favorite one. I actually like this. It's mostly probably because the art style and like the story I've kind of half-assed been paying attention to. It's okay. This feels like a Dark Souls game, kinda. Let me grab that. What the fuck are you? Swamp Deborah mumbles in ancient tongues. Okay, well, you keep doing that, buddy. This looks like it would irritate me, would have put a long time ago. Oh my god, I need a fucking key. This is the first time I found a door without already having the key. Do you know what I did? Oh, yeah. I think that was it, the first world that you go on in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic when you're trying to get in that bar. I know what you're talking about. See, you're talking to somebody that has a lot of BioWare games memorized. Like, Dragon Age Origins, one of the best games I've ever played in my entire fucking life. Like, at some point, when I can get that game working correctly, I will stream it. But it's one of those games that just randomly crashes for no fucking reason at all. I even like Dragon Age 2 a little bit. I don't like it as much. It's kind of gay. Dragon Age Inquisition's a little bit better than Dragon Age 2. But not by much. But the garbage that they made after that, I don't even remember what that Dragon Age is called that they made. That's the newest one. But that game, I didn't even fucking buy it. That game was so trash looking on its face that I didn't even, like, bother. And, like, Dragon Age is one of my favorite, like, game series and universes, too. The amount of shit that you have to do to not make me buy a Dragon Age game is legendary. Like, I won't even buy it if it's on sale. I refuse to even buy that game if it's on sale. I won't fucking do it. Well, supposedly they're making a remake of the KOTOR games. But that's been falling in and out of the garbage chute for a while, so see if that ever happens. The story's called, okay, be safe, Jeremy. Did that dude even give me anything? I wasn't paying attention. I know there has to be a key somewhere. It's probably either right here or somewhere over there. It looks like there's a hill I can climb up there. But look in here. Oh shit, I can go in the tents. Or some of them. What's that? Okay, well, I guess I have to go up this hill then. But man, how do I really think about it? You know, playing Final Fantasy IV sounds like a great idea. You know, actually, now that I think about it more, playing Final Fantasy, the original Final Fantasy VII, also sounds like a really good idea. But the thing is, the Final Fantasy VII that I think is on Steam isn't like an enhanced version. So I'm pretty sure that I'd have to grind levels on that game. This is, oh, I know where this is. This is a damn shortcut. This is where we fucking started. Should be a campfire right here. Or I thought there was. Where is this? I thought there was a campfire right here. Maybe it's up here. Yeah, there it is, right there. I'm not gonna get that campfire because I don't want to get confused when I come back to this game. I'm just trying to find a key right now. I know there's some staircases up there, but there's an ember right here. Okay, we're done. Like the stream, you creeper. Leave the drama AI bots alone. We're farming them for view time right now. But don't tell them that I know. Because here's like the one thing that I would ever, like, I'm joking. I don't think that they would actually be watching, but if they were, they could farm as much as out of my channel as they want to try to do. I don't care. Nothing you say or do will ever affect me. I'm glad that you can get a laugh out of stuff that I do or say. There's something at least. Alright, I think we're gonna move on to something else. I think... Okay, there we go. Made that jump. I keep saying that I'm about to stop, but then I just make it a little bit further. Weller's necklace. Where the fuck is this? I feel like this is gonna hurt. If I land with that dude's head. Okay, don't. Ow. Shit. I actually have to use one of these potions now. Darwin, Cade. Okay. Go Traveler's Cloak. This is her cloak. She's dead. What, are you certain? Well, I guess so, because I took the cloak, didn't I? She was injured. Tell me where she is, please, okay? I don't care. I don't understand why that was even a choice at all. So what is this? Like, okay, so this is a place that I just didn't see as I was walking in. Damn dungeon. Got a damn... Why is every game I fucking staff member for? Okay, we got an upgrade for the actual staff now. Why does every place that I go, every game that I fucking play, always has a damn... Look at this shit. Got a damn entire ass BDSM judge everywhere. Got a fucking... Every time, like this is just one of those kind of games. I think that I'm about done. I think I'm about ready to move on to something else, and then it just draws me back in just a little bit because now I want to upgrade my damn staff. So I got bonked in the head too many times. Probably. He's a fucking knight. It's his job to get bonked in the head. In horseshoe. Where is the fucking gate key? I need to find an upgrade thing. I also need to find another campfire. And I'm traveling a little bit too far. Been a while since I've been able to save, please. These cliffs are looking spooky. See, there's like some very tempting like parkour shit that I want to do right now, but I can't because I haven't saved. If I save and quit, will it just take me back? I think it will just take me back to the fire. I hope it will actually save the shit that I got, though. I don't think I'm done with this. I do think I'm actually... Ooh, hello. What's this? Ow. Oh, it's bait. Bait to a place where I'm for sure not gonna make it out alive. Can I even go back up here? Nope, of course not. Well, that's a good time to stop. Alright, so we're gonna do something else now. That is an interesting game to have in my back pocket when I just feel like talking about random shit, though. I don't think that game has a whole lot more left into it. I think what we're gonna do... What time is it? It's only midnight? Well, I'm gonna put a hard cap on like staying up past 2 o'clock in the morning. But until then, see what game. I think we're gonna play Final Fantasy VII. Okay, apparently I don't have the original downloaded, so we're gonna download that real quick. It'll probably take like 5 minutes. You ever play FPSs? I just got the COD after a 15-year hiatus. No, like I do play shooters every once in a while, but I don't stay very invested in them very long because like this is the thing. I don't like being angry. Shooters and online games, they make me angry. Because I actually thought about just becoming like a Marvel rival streamer. Because apparently the Marvel Rivals people, like Orthodoxy is taking over Marvel Rivals. But this is the thing, I got to gold in Marvel Rivals when the first ranked season came out. I got that. I got like the damn Moon Knight skin for playing, and after I did that, I was like, wow, this took so much effort and investment and frustration. I was like, I think I would rather learn about theology. And your internet is, well, my internet's not garbage now. My internet was garbage before because of like there's only like 3 companies around here. Uh, all 3 of them kind of suck, but one sucks the least. The other 2 that do suck are like they have like 2 megabyte upload speeds, but this internet that I'm on now is like 50 megabyte, so I can stream easily on it. I can do other stuff. Like you could actually look back on some of my older streams of what I had to use on my previous internet provider, and you could see how shitty the stream looked because I had to make it that way so I could play it, so I could actually get a picture to be shown. Like it was in it's like really bad. And then what happened when they actually got this new internet provider is that the um like the router itself just sucked. So now I've corrected that. So now everything works okay. The only thing about it is that because of where I live, my internet shuts off for like a few hours every once in a while. That's still the one downside that continues to be a prevalent problem. I don't think that that's actually a problem with the internet provider itself or the router or anything like that. I think that's a problem with my shitty state and the infrastructure that they're responsible for maintaining. And that I'm not going to spend thousands of dollars to install an entire line for the entirety of my neighborhood. Hell, I was wondering where Emmett was. I wanted to talk to him for a little bit. I hadn't got to talk to my buddy in a while. Well, I got to talk to him yesterday, never mind. But it feels like forever. And I wanted to talk to him because it sounded like he watched my hype video. My Be a Man video. But I didn't see him around when I was doing it. I did. Yeah, it sounded like it. Like I wasn't even thinking I was making any sense, but apparently, like I wasn't even paying attention to the chat for most of that. Apparently, I hyped some people up. Oh, I was busy. Yeah, you're good. Mostly just joking around. But it's actually kind of weird. I I didn't think that I was saying anything like special. I actually felt like I was just whining and complaining the entire time. Apparently, maybe I'm just good at whining and complaining. Christ. I fucking forward. Okay. See how this bad boy's working. Let's see if this game will record. Alright, looks like it's working. Oh, looks like my controller works immediately too. Shit. Now, this reminds me of like the early 2000s. My dad buys a PlayStation, and he gets one game that goes with the PlayStation. And it's this game. This is a game that I never beat on my own. If I beat this game on stream, this is the thing too, I still have my PlayStation and the original version of this too. So this is we're going to beat this game. This is going to be an exclusive. We're going to have, there may be a part 2 of this. We may end up beating this whole game. But part 1 is going to be mysteriously hidden in this video. So everyone's here. This is your exclusive. This is for you. But yeah, what I was thinking of though, is that I thought that that people were just gonna be mad at me when I made that rant video, because like people overly focus on women and blame women for everything. So I thought like a lot of people would just get super pissy about that. But I gotta be honest, like the whole thing that's been happening around like the drama right now, the thing that was really pissing me off about it is that I just wanted to slap some people across the face and tell them to be a fucking man and stop bitching. Mostly, you know, one Marte. I'll just say that. I'll say I might as well just use it. And pretty much everyone who defends that argument too, they have to like fucking alter it to make it like something that's feasible and defendable. Shit, son. What the fuck? I don't remember any of this. Come on, newcomer, follow me. Right away, sir. Oh, just abandon me to fight these fucks, I guess. Good God. Is this how this game worked? I didn't know that this was... I thought this was completely turn-based. I didn't think that it was a timer. That's gonna be fucking annoying. That's one thing I don't like about Final Fantasy games, the whole timer thing. Like, if you just sit there with your timer full, you'll still, like, get beat on by the other side. I don't like that. Biggs, well, you used to be a soldier, huh? Not every day you find one in a group like Avalanche. Soldier, aren't they the enemy? What is he doing with us in Avalanche? Saving the world. He was in Soldier. Oh, Soldier's like a group. I don't remember anything about this game, to be honest. It's been like probably 20 years. Probably 20 years since I've really played this game. This is the thing. Let's tell a story. Let's have story time real quick. I'm going to turn the game down a little bit. I'm hoping that it's not overpowering me. This game is loud as fuck. And it's just music. But, let me tell you a story about the last time I played Final Fantasy VII. I was on vacation with my first girlfriend and her family and my mom and my sisters and stuff. My dad didn't go because he had to work, whatever. Based, honestly, if you ask me. But we all went on vacation. My girlfriend at the time, her family paid for everything that we went and did. I brought my PlayStation and Final Fantasy VII because I knew how shit works, right? I don't give a fuck about, like, hanging out and doing shit at the beach and stuff. I don't like doing that. I like sitting, I like playing games. That was me when I was, you know, I think 14. So I was being my 14-year-old self. I brought my PlayStation, I brought a little TV and everything, so I'd have everything set up where I could sneak off and play my video games. This was the last time I played Final Fantasy VII. So, what happened during that whole trip is that I barely got to play it, but I kept sitting and playing. I kept trying to beat it. I beat the first disc on that vacation. And, when I was leaving... Hold on. How do I... There. When I was leaving to go back home, I then got a lecture from my girlfriend's mother. It was like, I can't believe that you spent all of this time playing a video game. And I... and I said, I can't believe you spent all this time drinking. But anyways, safe to say that that was the last time I was ever invited to go with my girlfriend to anything with her parents. So yeah, I was kind of based when I was a kid. Back then, we know as Junior Club, Eddie was played with the biggest jug of Kool-Aid and popcorn and pizza on the way to Domino's. It was summer vacation from school, and Junior Lion was determined to first finish the game. No, I was just hanging out in Florida and avoiding the beach because sand is gay. Like, this is the thing too, right? Like, I don't mind, like, I've kind of grown out of not, like, doing stuff like that. I don't think that I would mind, like, you know, sitting at the beach or whatever. I think, for me, it's mostly on the person that I'm around. If I'm just by myself, I wouldn't go on vacation. If I'm like I actually haven't been on vacation, I think, since then. I think that was the last vacation that I went on, was when I was 14. Because I don't worry about it. Like, I don't care about things. This is how I enjoy myself, is I enjoy stories. That's how I experience new things, is through people's stories. But for the most part, like, it just kind of depends, I think, on what who I'm with or what they would want to do. If I like the person enough, then yeah, I'd probably enjoy doing things. I probably won't personally enjoy it myself, but I would be more than excited to experience something through somebody else. Because I give a shit more about people than I do I care more about people than experiences, I guess. All right, I like the experiences I like experiencing things with people rather than like just experiences themselves, I guess. While the kids played ball outside, the streetlights came on. Junior Lion was looked away at an epic battle to free a Final Fantasy world from his impending doom. Okay. This is something else too, like it's always an experience without, yeah, it's always a gay experience when you're around Voltaire. For some reason, you just keep getting gayer. It's kind of crazy. Like, I thought being French was bad enough. Now you gotta put gay on top of it. Although, I guess being French and gay is kind of like the same. So I need to check the options to see if there's an actual turn-based mode rather than this. It cancels out? No, I just think it makes you... I think probably it just makes you double gay. I think, yeah, you're just double gay. By the way, like, I haven't played this game in a while, but I have watched videos about people playing this in a certain way with mods and stuff. One of the things that I saw that was kind of retarded, and I don't actually understand, what is this, ATB? What is it? What does ATB stand for? Change time flow. Okay, wait. We'll just do wait. But the most retarded thing that I saw that was like, dude, I like playing games and making it more difficult on myself, but this is retarded, was somebody playing Final Fantasy VII and getting to the max level right at the beginning. You said it was story top, thought you could use some narration to set the mood. Yeah, it was a pretty good mood setter. But it was just a ploy to give myself the ability to tell you how hard I dunked on one of my first girlfriend's mom. I dunked on her pretty hard. That was pretty crazy. Making fun of me playing video game, bitch, you were drunk. You damn sitting there slurring and shit. The fuck you talking about? I'm here saving the world. Oh, you go with me for now on. Okay, whatever, dude. What am I supposed to be doing? Biggs, I got the code for the store. Put the code in, bitch. Cloud and his gang are, yeah, they're part of the Green Party, which is kind of gay. To be fair. This stuff, I will say this is the first time I feel weird playing a game with an Xbox controller. It's not my problem. Planet's dying, Cloud. I don't give a fuck. The only thing I care about is finishing the job. You know what? Based. You know, you might be eco-terrorist, but, you know, I'm just here for a job. I'm here for the money. Why don't you quit bitching? I do remember being a kid and playing this on my little PlayStation. Like, this game looks like way uglier on my flat screen monitor. Okay, so that didn't really change how battle flowed at all. But warning. What does that even do? Okay. But like, this game looks way uglier than I remember. And I think a lot of the reason why is because, like, these games are designed with an old, like, box TV in mind. So, like, this background looks ugly as shit, to be honest. But back in the day, on a box TV, this shit looked cool as fuck. The fuck is... Hell, I'm gonna have to run to the gas station here in a minute because I'm out of Zens. It's not the TV or the screen. It still looks cool as fuck. Oh no, like, it's okay. But like, back when I was like a kid and I had that little tiny TV, it looked like it looked real. I don't know, maybe it's just I don't know. It's a pixel limitation. It's like a... I don't know. Like this part, the battle part looks better. This looks cleaner. But like the actual pixel art itself just looks way muddier than what I feel like it used to look. Do I even have any spells or anything? I do. Limit break, though. It's fine. Let's do a limit break. I will say this, like, there's like a handful of games that like emotionally scar you, right? I think Final Fantasy was the first game that did that. And I think the only game that actually produced a story from an RPG like this, like that again, I could say, is... what's it called? Fucking Expedition 33. Expedition 33. Eventually I'm going to play a playthrough of that, but I'm going to play it on max difficulty. We're going to be dodging like a motherfucker on that. Dodging, parrying. Be back in a bit, get to see what the other dinkus is up to. Good luck with that. When we blow this place, it ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Okay, well I would hope so, otherwise what's the point of blowing it up? Ghost on you, Bree already did? What did she do? Just do it, I gotta watch to make sure you don't put on nothing. The fuck? What's wrong? Huh? I just had like a red flashback. What's wrong, Cloud? Hurry it up. Expedition 33 max difficulty. Oh, Bree already did that? Well, I'm gonna do it. I haven't gone back to it yet. I've been waiting for me to remember a lot of it. I remember like a lot of the key points, but I wanted to like forget and re-experience the story. Like, that's the thing about story, like playing a video game like this. I like to forget about the story, at least mostly. I'd forgot to heal. We could be fucked here, boys. How much damage does this do? Alright, that's pretty good. What is ice? How much ice? Oh, limit break. I'm ready to get fucked. Yeah, limit. Look at ice is gay. Get fucking destroyed. Search scope. The fuck does that even mean? Alright, lightning is better. This is the thing that I'm kind of worried about, that I just kind of realized. I don't know if this is one of those games, one of the Final Fantasy games, where if your main character dies, your whole party fucking dies. So, we'll go ahead and put a potion on Cloud there. Why isn't he using the item? Did you just heal yourself, you fuck? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Let's keep gas to bolt. He said don't attack when the tail is up. Well, I felt like it. Oh, God. Okay, maybe I should stop attacking. I got my limit break. I got a double limit break. How could I not attack? I got a double limit break. See, this is the thing. You thought I was fucking up, but what I was actually doing is I was farming up a limit break. That's what I was actually doing. That's what happened there. Assault. Take everything. 10 minutes to death. Jesus Christ, I gotta fucking... I don't remember this shit. What are you going back for? Oh, great. Now we get random fucking encounters. Oh, they get to attack me first. Great, they get to ambush me as well. Fucking fight, you bitch! Bolt his ass. Hey, Dave. Or Dave, I'm gonna call you Dave number 2, because we already have a Dave here. Oh my God, oh, here we go. We're just gonna fight every 3 steps, huh? Oh, sweet. Okay, gotta go. Alright, see ya, but... Hell, I'm probably not much longer for this stream anyhow. I will say this. I like this. We're gonna have to finish this game. I'm liking this. I am the Dave. There can only be... There can only be one. Yeah, there is one. You're number 2, though. There's the original Dave, who I've known for like 2 or 3 years now. He's a British guy who comes and calls me French for a little bit. And then there's you. The Dave I know of from Emmets. Oh my God, I'm fucking around too much. I'm gonna fucking soft lock myself if I'm not careful. What is this? Is it like... Are these memory cards or something? Oh, I have to go all the way back up the original way. Are you gonna fucking get up and move, bitch? Oh, let me just wait for you to climb up the ladder. I forget, this is a 1 person per ladder. Like, fuck you. Oh, let's go. What now? What kind of fucking... Oh my God, I'm almost dead. Holy shit. You need to heal. Oh my God, they're fucking me up. Oh, they're not having that. That's never mind. I've out-leveled the fuck out of these people. Fuck you. Alright, Jesus Christ, just fucking die. I already have one up on him, he's a Brit. Yeah, this is the thing, like, British people have a king, and the king is kind of based. The only thing that's not based about being British right now is you're Muslim adjacent now. Oh my god, what happened? Where am I? Did I just lose 2 minutes? Fucking press the button. I just want everyone to know I've controlled that last little bit with my leg. Because I was trying to take a drink at the same time. What is going on? Why can't I fucking open this fucking door? Now you got snuck up on this time, bitch. What are we doing? Okay, you're the one that presses the button. I can't fucking do it apparently. Bitch, you gotta learn how to walk. Damn, getting stuck and shit. Me picking you up like 3 times along the damn way. They should keep the planet going at least a little longer. I'm gonna go run to the bathroom real quick. I also forgot I need to change this. Hold on. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh my lord, why did I leave it on this fucking terrible sound effect? Like this whole fucking sound that's playing right now was playing in my fucking ear the entire time I was trying to take a piss. This is not like piss-worthy fucking sound effects, okay? It makes me anxious. I'm sitting there, you know, trying to take care of business. I can't fucking listen to that screeching goddamn garbage. What the fuck was wrong with it? Good lord. Oh my god. Hold on. Something come up and now there's another terrible sound effect. Sounds like my damn eardrums are getting blown out. Of course, probably not that bad for you guys because I've turned it down so much, but Jesus Christ. Rendezvous at Sector 8 station, split up and get on the train. Who's this fat guy? He just appeared out of nowhere. Was he like the getaway driver? It's about your money, we'll wait till we get back. I think you put that in the wrong place again, Dave. You've done it once before. I have no earthly idea what you're talking about. Damn, dude. Knocking over a lady like that? The fuck's wrong with you? Flower, excuse me. What happened? Nothing. Hey. Yeah, that's about my skills. I don't see many flowers around here. Oh, these? Do you like them? They're only 1 gil. You know what? We'll buy one. No, thank you. Here you are. The Brits we were just talking about. Well, they've followed that rep. The Queen Elizabeth, she's based. The new king that they got, kind of gay, but they had some based kings. They just, you know, they went away from the church though, so they became progressively less and less based over time. Can I save around here? Of course not. I don't know why they didn't connect. I guess because I took a piss break between them. What? Shinra Shoal? I'll fucking beat their ass. Let's go. Why was that even a question? Of course I'll fight them. Oh shit, I just kicked your ass. What? I guess we're gonna fight. It seems like we should have just took care of the problem before. Or I did, and it just didn't matter. Why am I getting attacked? I'm just having police brutality inflicted. Well, I guess technically I did just, like, annihilate an entire power plant. So the further a country gets away from God, the more fucked it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like there's an entire Old Testament, too, that explains that. And shows the effects of it. Oh, good lord, I've already kicked so much ass. Do I gotta kick some more ass? You think they'd learn their fucking lesson? Get rid of that one. Oh my god, this timer is insane. This is the thing that bothers me. Like this, I don't like when I don't like the Final Fantasy timer system. It makes everything so fucking annoying and take longer than it really needs to. I've already beat everyone up. I've beaten all of you up. There's no reason that you should be doing this right now. Well, I mean, I kicked all their asses, but apparently they're just like superhuman. Cloud never kept. Yeah, I did. I'm right here. I just had to beat a small battalion by myself. Say, do you think Cloud's going to stay and fight for Avalanche? I don't know, man. I don't like I don't care about the ecosystem, to be fair. How the hell would I know? Do I look like a mind reader? If y'all weren't such screw-ups. Hey, Barrett, what about our money? Nothing, sorry. Well, you're not gonna pay him anything? Oh, Cloud. Is it Wedge? Oh, that's Wedge. Okay. Where's, who's the guy that's always with Wedge? Come waltzing here and making a big scene? It's no big scene, just what I always do. Okay. Chill out. Chill out, Cloud, okay? We all get it, you're cool. Having everyone worried like that, you don't give a damn about no one but yourself. You were worried about me? Dude, chill out, okay? Like, look, save some women for the rest of us, okay? Chill out, Cloud. God damn, dude. What? That's coming out of your share, hotshot. Wake up. We're moving out. Follow me. Wedge is like one of those dudes that usually is around Sid. Is it Biggs? Biggs and what? Okay, so that's Biggs. Yeah, okay. Jesse, I don't remember if there is I don't think Jesse's like a consistent character throughout all of them. There you go. What, did she just kiss me? See, like, dude. Say thanks for helping me back. Say thanks for helping me back there at the reactor. You like the 4 times you tripped like a retard. Yeah, you're welcome. Last train out of Sector 8 station. Last stop is Sector 7. Train graveyard. Expected time of arrival 12:23 a.m. Midgard Station standard time. Well, damn, dude, don't Barrett just scared the fuck. I get it, you know. It's the one black guy. This is why I hate the last train. Jesus Christ, dude. Chill out. It's just a black guy. Are we ever going to get a save spot? Stop acting like a damn kid and sit down and shut up. Based. I'm trying to sit down, but it's not letting me. No, well, great. Please don't bother the other passengers. Well, I'm trying to sit down and shut up, but I can't. Do you think I got a bright future ahead of me? Don't hold your breath. Oh man, that's pretty harsh, Cloud. Really think I won't? I don't know. I'm trying to sit down. Dude, I'm trying to sit down. I can't fucking sit. Hey, Cloud, do you want to look at this with me? It's a map of Midgard rail system. Let's look at it together. I'll explain it to you. bombs and monitors, you know, flashy stuff. Okay. Okay, here we go. This is what we had to do. Okay, it's about to start. This is a complete model of the city of Midgar. It's about a 1/1000th scale. The top plate is about 50 meters above ground. The main pillar supports the plate in the center, and there are other support pillars built in each station. The number actually ever blew up was in the northern main section. Then there's number 2, number 3, all the way up to number 8 reactor. The 8th reactor provides Midgard with electricity. Or the 8th reactor. Each town used to have a name, but no one in Midgard remembers them. Instead of the names, we refer to them by number or sectors. That's how things turned out. You look what's next. Look. This is the route this train is on. The main pillar. Blah 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 blah. We definitely suspicious, so we're using fake IDs. How does using a fake ID stop us from looking suspicious? Speak of the devil, the light means that we're in the ID security check area. When the light goes off, you'll never know what kind of creeps will come out. Remember, we're almost back now. What a relief. Okay. Look, you can see the surface. Don't have no day or night. If that plate weren't there, we could see the sky. Who gives a fuck about the sky? A floating city. Pretty unsettling scenery. Huh? Never expect to hear that out of someone like you. You're just full of surprises, Cloud. I pity anyway. World, a city, the upper world, a city on a plate. It's because of that motherfucking pizza, or that motherfucking pizza, that the people underneath are suffering. And the city below is full of polluted air. Alright. On top of that, the reactor keeps draining up all the energy. Well, he just got a lot of issues, huh? Then why doesn't everyone move onto the plate? Don't know, probably because they ain't got no money. Or maybe because they love their land no matter how polluted it gets. Oh no, no one lives in the slums because they want to. It's like this train. It can't run everywhere except where its rails take it. Alright, he's a determinist. Cloud's a determinist. That's not a good sign. We gotta get him out of that. I'm gonna say this: the more I play this game, the harder it's not gonna be to use my black voice for Barrett. So we're gonna probably end up starting to drift off into accidentally doing impressions soon, which is brutal because I don't do that. I don't like doing it. It's just an instant. Yo, get over here, y'all. This mission was a success, but don't get all lazy now. The hardest part is still to come. Don't y'all be scared of that explosion. Because the next one's going to be bigger than that. Meet me back at the hideout. Move out. I need a save spot, please. Can I save somewhere? Is there a save spot over here? Yeah, cool. Thank God. I think I'm going to keep playing a little bit more. What time is it? I'll keep going until... maybe about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Maybe about 3. That's about to be 2 o'clock anyway, so. I wonder, what is the Okay. Oh, I was just checking something. Shit, Avalanche going to war, dog. Exactly. I don't know. I think I'm kind of ready to be done already. I think I'm a little bit tired. Good lord. Shit. Better get the fuck out that store. Hell, we'll keep going for another. We'll go until 2 o'clock in the morning. I didn't realize it was this late already. We'll go till 2 o'clock. That's about 10 minutes from now. We'll keep going till the next save spot. Papa? Not. Now there's Tifa. Aren't you gonna say anything to Cloud? Welcome home, Cloud. Looks like everything went well. Did you fight with Barrett? Not this time. You've grown up. When you were little, you used to get into fights at the drop of a hat. Flowers? How nice. You almost never see them here in the slums. But a flower for me? Oh, Cloud, you shouldn't have. I mean, look, there's the kid that you could give the flower to. That's kind of based. Then you could, you could be trifling with a hoe. I don't think you should be trifling with no hoe. Give it to the kid. The kid will enjoy it. Sorry, Cloud. Melanie seems a little shy. No shit, huh? Nothing like the first drink after a job. Hick. You want to have one too? Nah. You're too good to drink with me? Don't like big-headed just because you were in soldier. Oh, Cloud, Tifa really knows how to cook. Let me tell you something. About what? Tifa always lets me taste her cooking. And look at me now. I'm a roly-poly. Don't know whether I should be happy or sad, but it's good food and drinks that make this shop famous. Okay, chill out, dude. Hey, Wedge, you're getting all excited. Stop making such a mess. That's crazy, dude. Okay, so what do I need to do? Alright, Barrett, give me my money. Papa, welcome home. Yeah. Huh? Where'd you get that flower? Cloud gave it to me. Oh? Did you thank him? Thank you, Cloud. We'll take care of you. You all right, Barrett? I'm great. Get in here, fools. We're starting the meeting. Okay, this is the thing. I don't remember Barrett talking like this, but he does, and it's actually great. God damn, Barrett, what the fuck are you doing? It just sounds like a damn cannon's going off over there. Shit. Yo, Cloud, there's something I want to ask you. Was there anyone from Soldier fighting us today? Nah, none, I'm positive. You sound pretty sure. If there was anyone from Soldier, you wouldn't be standing here now. All right, so I think I figured it out. Cloud's gonna have like an emo voice. There's gonna be the Blat. Don't go thinking you're so bad just because you was in Soldier. Damn, he's like slamming him through the table right now. Well, there goes Biggs. Yeah, you're strong. Probably all them guys in Soldiers are. But don't forget that your skinny ass working for the Avalanche now. Don't get no ideas by hanging on to Shinra. Staying with Shinra? You asked me a question and I answered it. That's all. I'm going upstairs. I want to talk about my money. Shucks, money. Wait, Cloud. Tifa, let him go. Looks like he still misses with. Looks like he still misses the Shinra. Shut up. Leave me alone. I don't care about neither Shinra nor Soldier. But don't get me wrong. I don't care about Avalanche or the planet for that matter. Trading things up with everyone for me. Nah. What do you want, woman? Listen, Cloud, I'm just asking you. Please join us. Nah. Sorry, Tifa. I have no interest in, doing anything but hanging out at coffee shops and slicking my hair back and rocking back and forth slowly to emo music. The planet is dying slowly but surely. It's dying. Someone has to do something. I don't give a fuck. So let Barrett and his buddies do something about it. It's got nothing to do with me. I'm gonna go write dark poetry under a basketball court or whatever. I'm gonna go write some dark poetry under the bleachers. So you're really leaving? You're just gonna walk right out, ignore your childhood friend? Sorry. You forgot the promise too. Promise? So you did forget. Remember, Cloud, it was 7 years ago. Look, the well. Do you remember? Yeah, back then. I thought we would never come home, and I was getting a little cold. Oh, look, he's a limo kid. Sorry I'm late. You said you wanted to talk to me about something? Come this spring, I'm leaving town for Midgar. All the boys are leaving town. But I'm different from them. I'm original. I'm cool. I'm dark. I'm edgy. I'm not just going to find a job. I want to join Soldier. I'm going to be the best there is, just like Sephiroth. Sephiroth, the great Sephiroth? Yeah, the ultimate emo. I'm going to be the prime emo. Isn't it hard to join Soldier? I probably won't be able to come back to this town for a while. Not that I'd want to or anything. Huh? If you make it, will you be in the newspaper? Hell yeah, I will. But not like I want to or anything. Hey, let's make a promise. if you ever get really famous and I'm ever in a bind, you'll come save me, alright? What? If I'm ever in trouble, my hero will come and rescue me. I want to experience that at least once. What? Come on, promise me. Alright, I promise, I guess. You remember now, don't you? Our promise? I'm not a hero, and I'm not famous, so I can't keep our promise. But you got your childhood dream, didn't you? You joined Soldier. So come on, you've got to keep your promise. Well, shit, Barry, you're not even gonna use the letter. Wait a sec, big time soldier. A promise is a promise. Here. Receive Barrett's stash, 1,500 gil. Thanks. This is my pay. Don't make me laugh. What? Then you got the next mission lined up? I'll do it for 3,000. What? It's okay, it's okay. We're really hurting for help, right? But, that money is for Marlene's schooling. Shit, 2,000. Thanks, Cloud. Alright, so what time is it? I think it's about, oh my god, there's more talking? Jesus Christ, dude. You got a kid, like, fucking making drinks in the back? Good lord, this is a black bar. Anyways, our target's Sector 5 reactor. Head for the station first. I'll fill you in on the train. Yo, Cloud, before the next mission, I got something I want to ask you. I don't really know how to use materia. I'll give it to you, the materia we found. Just teach me how to use it. Okay. Know the basic function. Hey, what is going on? Like this? What are you talking about? See, let's go ahead. Now you're in this menu. Select the materia from the sub-menu. I know how to do this. Why am I doing this tutorial? Each weapon and armor has a slot. I already know how to do this. Like, I actually do remember. Like, this is the same shit that's in... This is just way how you get magic. I understand how to do it. Why did I pick the tutorial? Get me out of here. Get me out of here. As quickly as possible, please. I know how to do this. Yes, I know how to do this. Oh my lord. I get it. Oh my god, why did I do this to myself? I'm trapped. I'm fucking trapped in a tutorial. I could have Googled what to do, how to use the materia way quicker than this. Remind me to never say yes to a tutorial again. Jesus Christ. I'm still not free. I don't get it. You just hand the material, Cloud. You just handle the material. I'm going this time. Cloud, I got a message from the weapon shop man upstairs. He has something he wants to give you, don't forget. Marlene, you watch the store while we're gone. Yeah, just leave a child to watch a fucking store. That makes sense. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh, and I can't go that way right now to go save or anything. So I could go to, so I could stop and go rest for a while, and then maybe fall asleep. Jesus Christ, dude. Just give me the fucking weapon. Yeah, but where's the weapon? Oh, you don't even have weapons. You have a restore? We'll buy one of those. Because I'm gonna need that. Oh my god, I didn't even talk to you. And I'm pretty sure, like, all the materia stuff kind of stacks up to be... well, buying something, you know what I mean? What are you talking about? This is... armor... I will buy this. So, what is the... where's the weapon guy? What the fuck? Come here, you bitch! What are you doing? Tell us about battles, we'll even pay you. Oh, this is another tutorial. Where's the fucking save thing? Jesus Christ. Okay, there. We've reached a save point. God damn. Alright, I'm gonna be done for now. To be honest, I'm probably gonna keep playing this for a little bit. The game was taunting you now. Yeah, it was. It was just fucking baiting me. I'm gonna go rest. I'm gonna go lay down. You know, there's anyways, I'm gonna go to sleep. Y'all have a good one. I'm out of here.